Hi, this is Joyce Banbury with Thrift and Pick for Country Style, and I thought that we'd take a little closer look to the mess in the basement. This is just one room down there, and we don't have one of those fancy basements. Ours is largely for storage and just for the things we need to do. So these are the things that we kind of looked at in the pictures I sent in this morning. So let's have a little closer look and see what's in some of these. I'd be real curious to see if you see anything there that you think might be worthwhile as far as selling or not. Remember, I'm going to start up an old ID that I haven't used for a long time and do a little different marketing for that. Now there's a pretty nice briefcase. It's leather, I know, because it used to be mine. And here's a box of kind of cool stuff. I think this little horse and cart is kind of cute. I don't know if it would be good for eBay or not, because I don't think it's complete. I think it used to be on a board of some kind. And but you know, for people who do villaging, it might add to it, and it might bring $15 or so. What do you think? And then there's a snowman down there, and I don't know what else is in here. Wind chimes, just a lot of Christmas stuff. Vintage candles. There's a Santa and reindeer. He's been around a few years, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I'd say so. And then there's some bins up here that are full of more Christmas stuff and more odds and ends that I didn't think would meet my price point on my holiday market ID, but on the new ID I'm not going to be quite that strict with myself. So there's a big wreath up there, and I don't know what else in there. There's a mug. That looks like a golf mug, and a little box. So we're going to continue to look a little bit and see what we think. If it might be worthwhile to go through all these things and decide how to use them. And I think I'd only have two big cases or cartons this time. One would be delegated for yard sale, and the other one would be delegated for eBay. And then when I'm through with the yard sale, everything that's left over will go straight to the thrift shop. Okay, and there's a little a bit of mid-century little pots. I don't know what they're for, but you know, they might bring something. You never know. Do you? I don't ever know. There's a Wise Men. This is Department 56, and as I recall, the reason it's down here is because there was a piece that was broken on it just around the camel's mouth. And on my other ID, I wouldn't even dream of selling it because it had been broken. Little poodle, poor little guy, he's lost a diamond, and of course they are real diamonds, you know. No, I'm kidding. We know they're not. A watch, not bad looking. I don't know what it would bring. And there's a little wooden chest of drawers here. It's kind of cute, but it's really pretty heavy, so I'm not sure it would be worth putting on eBay. So we might just go ahead and use it for the yard sale. I might make a buck or two out of it. And then back there's a nice little case and a basket, which I have no clue why it's there, except it was delegated down here when I decided it wasn't good enough for my regular ID. And then over here is a dollhouse that my son made for my granddaughter when she was a little girl, but it won't get sold because he's going to refurbish it, and we now have a little great-granddaughter named Abby, and someday it will be hers. It's really cool and lots of fun, and he of course did a good job, as he does on everything he does, so that one's gonna stay. And then we come over to this shelf where we do have a cool folk art type picture and some glasses that are mid-century, and some that I put down here because I never really could figure out what they were. They had USMSA, and I think there's 4 of those. And then we have a lot of crown glass, and we have some 3 wise men back there. These are all mid-century, But I think the one wise man had a little chip on him, so I just decided to put him down here until I decided what else to do with him. More nativity and Christmas figures. And I had these earlier, found out what they were. They're perfume bottles. And they came from Turkey. So that's kind of cool to find that out too. So I'm going to take those upstairs because I've already decided I might sell those. Some wooden hand-carved prayer hands. Department 56. No, that's Fontanini thing there. I just sold something by Fontanini. Maybe I should do that again. Put another one up. That one, as I recall, is a little heavy. There's some home interiors dishes down here that are really pretty. I think it's wisteria pattern. And we have some nativity pieces that either weren't all there or were broken. I don't think I can even piece these out because this is a nativity set you might not find anywhere else. So there's a few things over there in the corner. There's a village house, porcelain. I think it's probably would sell if I'd put it up there to Dickens to pack. But that's okay, we don't mind. And then back over here, we have some things on the table here. I'm not sure what they all are, but there's a china set, cup and saucer set, a crash, and a piece is missing here, but it's just unglued, so it needs to be fixed. And some vintage mid-century nativity pieces, of which I have a lot more. A couple, 3 eBay leftovers. And these containers that you see here are all full of various things. A lot of them are Christmas, and a lot of them are other seasons, or just stuff that I put down here because I didn't feel like they were going to go on my regular ID. See, you got a snowman down there, his head's poking out. Sorry, little guy, we put you there, but maybe we'll find a home for you after all. So what do you think? You think it's worth going through? My helper's going to be here tomorrow, and that's 7-year-old Austin. And I told him we were going to come down here and sort through this stuff and start to put it in some kind of order. So if you see anything here that you think is a great idea, let me know. If you feel like it's going to bring something on eBay, let me know. Or even Etsy, because I still do Etsy. So I'm going to sign off now and say happy thrifting, even if it's in your own house. Bye-bye now.